Hi, it's me again, and everyone's favourite BBC show, Mrs. Brown's Boys, is in the papers again today. So I thought we could take a little look at it and have a little chat because I've still got that BBC document that I'm not sure I'm supposed to have, and we can have a look at that whilst reading this. Let's go. Inside Mrs. Brown's Boys' biggest scandals: £2 million tax shame, resignations, marriage split, and awful Caitlyn Jenner joke. I don't know how this is even on the telly. It's the BBC, supposed to be the crowning glory of Britain, everything that's great about the country, our national broadcaster. And one of their biggest shows that they spend some of the most money on, Mrs. Brown's Boys. It doesn't add up, does it? It doesn't add up. Oh yeah, and if you hear a load of clunking and stuff, don't worry, next door they got the painters in, making a bit of a noise back there, they are today. The cast has been rocked by a £2 million tax scandal, a row over pay, and one former cast member's departure due to the gruelling nature of the show. Depressing nature of the show, more like. Right, so we're going to take a look at the top scandals for Mrs. Brown's Boys. But before we do, it's important to remember this show recently got recommissioned. Now, as I said, I've got an internal BBC document from their commissioning team, which I'm not sure I'm supposed to have, but I've got it, so there you go. And this tells us how much the BBC pays for its programme. So Mrs. Brown's Boys will come under comedy tariff. Let's take a look. So where are we? Premium comedy, I would imagine they would call it. I wouldn't, but I would imagine they would. So the tariff per hour on the network is £540,000 to £700,000 per hour. Per hour. Now, the Mrs. Brown's Boys episodes, half an hour or an hour? I don't know, actually. I never actually watched it and I don't plan to. But that's a lot of money. And if you pay your TV licence fee, that's a lot of money, isn't it? I mean, how much is £700,000 in TV licences? Where are we? £700,000 divided by 159. 4,402 television licences per hour of Mrs. Brown's Boys is what it could be costing you. I don't know the exact price, but that's what they will be prepared to pay for premium comedy. 4,402 TV licences per hour of Mrs. Brown's Boys. Money well spent, I think we can all agree. Right, let's have a look at some of these top scandals, shall we? And we'll see what they're doing with your TV licence fee money. Quit over pay gap row. It didn't go well for two members of the Mrs. Brown's Boys cast, Gary Hollywood and Damien McKieran, when they confronted bosses after discovering they were being paid less than their co-stars. A source told the Daily Star last year Gary and Damien were confused and hurt when they realised they were getting paid less than the others. When they raised the issue, it did not go down well. Well, I work for a big company and I know some people earn more than me and I know some people earn less than me. Your pay is down to the level you're at and your talent. What's the problem? You're getting paid, weren't you? Grow up. £2 million tax dodge. In November 2017, 3 cast members were caught up in Panorama's Paradise Papers leak and accused of diverting more than £2 million into an offshore tax avoidance scheme. Former married pair Martin and Fiona and Patrick, who plays Dermot Brown, allegedly had their fees from the show transferred to companies in Mauritius before receiving it back in the form of a loan. However, nothing they did was illegal, as cash was then sent to a trust set up by offshore law firm Appleby, with the trust keeping 12.5%. Must be tough being rich, eh? Sending money to an offshore bank account. I wonder how many more of the BBC employees, because they're not all contracted like as an employee to the BBC. Some of them have contractor contracts, one for a better word. So they can do these sorts of things with the money. I wonder how many do it. I'm sure a lot do. Caitlyn Jenner controversy. Oh, I have to watch what I say because I could get demonetised for bad-mouthing that lady, couldn't I? When Caitlyn Jenner appeared on All Round to Mrs. Brown's Agnes's chat show, there was quite a lot of controversy over one particular joke. Mrs. Brown asked Caitlyn, who is a trans woman, formerly known as Bruce Jenner, if she had female sex organs. When Caitlyn explained that she has 10 children, stunned Mrs. Brown quipped, "Thank God you got rid of it." Caitlyn quickly replied, "I didn't actually get rid of it, I just retired it." And then people on Twitter started complaining, why is Brendan O'Carroll being so rude to Caitlyn Jenner? I don't get it. It's a bloke dressed as a woman talking to a woman who used to be a bloke. And they sound like they're having a bit of a chat and having a laugh about the situation. Why is that controversial? You can't say anything bad about Caitlyn Jenner, can you? And if YouTube's listening, I'm not saying anything bad about Caitlyn Jenner. I like my channel. Please don't delete it. What else we got on here? Sweary rows. Mrs. Brown is known for a found language of friend. During the early meetings with the channel, he was asked to cut out swear words from his script in order for the show to be aired before the watershed. Wow, well, this is fully exciting, isn't it? I've got a sneaky feeling this isn't really putting them down and it's not that controversial stuff they're talking about. I think this is just to gain interest, to remind people that there'll be a Christmas special for this that the BBC's paid upwards of £700,000 to do. And please do watch it, because if the ratings are crap this year, like they were last year, then no one will watch it. I think that's what all this is about. There's nothing of interest in here whatsoever. The main reason I wanted to talk to you about it is because of that document. I just find it interesting what the BBC pays for its shows. And that document has other tariffs listed. You've got entertainment tariffs in there. Let's have a look. Premium entertainment, £750,000 per hour. Where are we? Drama. Only up to £450,000 per hour. Factual tariffs are up to £300,000 per hour. Children's tariff, look, the high range, £550,000 per hour. They're prepared to pay for that. It's a lot of money, isn't it? That is a lot of money, isn't it? It's quite an interesting document. I'll tell you what, I'll upload it to the website and I'll put a link below if you want to have a look at it and use it in your own videos, if you make videos, whatever, please do, because it's quite interesting to see how the BBC spends your licence fee money. And it's also interesting to know that upwards of £700,000 an hour of it is going to pay for the Mrs. Brown Boys Christmas special. Waste of money, in my opinion. Or what do you think about this? Do you think it's worth £700,000 an hour? What was it? 4,000 something TV licences, wasn't it? 4,402 TV licences paid for the Mrs. Brown's Boys Christmas special. That sounds wasteful to me. That's the BBC all over in it. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below, and I'll see you in another video again soon. Thanks for watching.